So, back at it again. You get me? Back at it again. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. Thank you for joining me once again on the Arsenal podcast. Arsenal news, as always, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Arsenal news on the Arsenal podcast with Mikosi. Don't forget, smash the likes up. 200 is always the target. 200 and above. But you can smash it to 1,000. It would be much appreciated. You want to shop? It is Jumia. The links are in the description. 50% off when you shop with those links in the description. You wanna Coca-Cola, you want Pepsi, you want anything, you want groceries, you want shoes, you want clothes, whatever you want, you're going to get a 50% discount, or you are guaranteed at least a discount when you shop with those links in the description. And don't forget, you can become a member of the channel using that join button on your screen. Let's get the party started. Now, again, another win. 3 out of 3 in this season. It makes me proud, man. It makes me proud. 2 goals to nil. Edin Ketia back on the call. I just love it when he's on the call. And 2 goals in his last 2 games. He came to our rescue against West Ham, a late winner, and again he doubled the lead yesterday when we were playing against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Like I said, it's a game you need to win because Liverpool is coming up and you need the confidence. You don't need to go into that Liverpool game with very, very low levels of morale. And I think it was for me, it was a morale booster, because even if we lost that game in the EFL Cup, for me, it wouldn't matter. Trust me, it wouldn't. But it was a morale booster. Can we keep the pace? Can we keep moving on and on and on? And I really loved how Mikel Arteta, gave respect to Leicester City. I really loved it. I know there were moments where they were better than us. That Madison post, hitting the woodwork, probably it would have been the difference. But still, the lineup, David Louis, Ban Leno, it really showed you that, he really values this team. Because when you look at the players, he put on the pitch, Pepe and, Ainsley Madanao, the Sid Kolasinac, those are almost fast starters. So I really like the way he handled the game, Mikel Arteta. And if I was to do player ratings, probably I would give him 9 out of 10. Nice eyes yesterday, Mikel Arteta. Thank you so much, the team. And congratulations for that win. Now, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that we are going in with another big improved bid for Aour. He was on the Here We Go podcast. Do you know that podcast? If you don't know the Here We Go podcast, just go onto his Twitter handle, and then it's pinned up, the Here We Go podcast. So make sure you always tune in. He does transfers every day. Now, he was saying that the only club that's trying to sign Aour is Arsenal. He confirmed that, and then he said that after doing away with some deadwood, and he mentioned that we have so much of deadwood, he said Sid Kolasinac, Socrates, Torreira, we are going back with another improved bid for Aour. Confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. And when he confirms, I cannot say no. He's the god of transfers. He's the Messi Ronaldo of football journalism. There is nothing to argue about. Fabrizio Romano, 1.9 million followers on Twitter. You know that what he means. What that means, man. So now, basically, in the last 2 weeks of the transfer window, what we have to do is to drive on or drive out the deadwood. We are doing that. Lucas Torreira is very likely to complete a move to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid have sold Alvaro Morata, right? So that means they have some money to give us in the Lucas Torreira deal. So it might not be a Thomas Partey swap, but Romano says as long as Arsenal can move on, as long as we can move on deadwood, we are good to go. We are good to sign the players we want. And one of those players is Aour, who is now our transfer priority. Because for Partey, it seems we are even going for another player who I'm going to be talking about in the next 2 minutes. Now, you know, when Romano speaks about us going for, you know, Aour with an improved bid, you know, he doesn't really speak about the, you know, how much we are gonna go with, but he says we are trying and working so hard to sign the player. Now, for me, that makes more sense than even, you know, any journalist coming out and saying that Arsenal is doing this and that. You know, it really makes sense. And he said the personal terms wouldn't be a problem. There is interest from the player to play in the Premier League. He would most likely want to join Arsenal in this transfer window. Brilliant piece of news for, you know, for this morning. I saw it loom around yesterday, but I didn't know the source. Now finally, after confirming that it was Fabrizio Romano, like I said, I would want to hear it from an established journalist like Romano, like Di Marzio, like Charles Watts or Ornstein. And you know, here we go again, the man Fabrizio Romano confirming that Arsenal are going in for Aour with an improved bid. And for me, let me tell you guys, I think this is the last chance we are going to, you know, we have to use the last chance, the last dance for Aour. We don't go for, you know, we use it, you know, carelessly, it's gone. We use it well, it is, you know, he's going to be our man. Trust me. So I think that bid is going to be around 45 million. I cannot really predict it, but because, you know, us, you know, in the transfers, you know, are really unpredictable. But I think it's going to be around 45 million pounds, which is around 51 or 52 million euros. I think Lyon will accept the 45 and then, but they will ask for add-ons. I think the deal is going to be much more complicated because Romano says asking price is 60 million pounds. It is still so complicated. That means Arsenal is not really willing to go for the 60 million euros. So it's still complicated, but I think our new bid could be in the region of 45 million pounds. And I think negotiations probably could actually see us get him. For now, he said there are no negotiations between Arsenal and Lyon. For now, there are no negotiations, but we are planning to go back into negotiations as soon as we drive out the deadwood. The Kolasinac, the Papastopoulos. I think he should go on a free transfer, man. And then you know, Kolasinac has, you know, there is interest from Leverkusen and other clubs. So probably let us wait and see what is going to come out. Wilfried Zaha is linked again today to Arsenal in a swap deal with Reiss Nelson. Football Donana saying that Arsenal could actually consider a move for Wilfried Zaha. You know, we did somewhat something like, which was like a transfer update about Wilfried Zaha, and you guys, all of you, you know, went for Wilfried Zaha. There are very few people who went against the transfer of Wilfried Zaha. So it seems you are much more interested in the services of Wilfried Zaha. Let us see whether Arsenal will actually go for him. But there are no bids. There are no negotiations yet. It's still rumors, right? It is still rumors, but the rumors point at Reiss Nelson crossing over to Crystal Palace, and then you know, Zaha crossing over to Arsenal. I don't know how much it could cost us, but in my opinion, I think it would be around. It might be around 40 million, 35, around there. I think that's how you know, how much we might be willing to spend, even around 35 million pounds. But still, I don't see us going for Wilfried Zaha until the end. I don't see us going for you know, for Wilfried Zaha. Okay, I want to go for this. Amadou Diawara transfer saga. But for the start, let me first talk about Lucas Torreira, because he has agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid. There is no deal between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal though, but personal terms have been agreed between the player and Atletico Madrid. How much is he going to earn, and everything that, you know, you would think of, you know, in that deal between the player and Atletico Madrid. The deal might not actually involve Thomas Partey. I know most of you think Partey is going to, you know, swap with Torreira, swap positions with Torreira and Klaus, but it's not going to be like that, according to the latest rumors coming out. So probably, you know, if we might think about it, it's going to be a matter of Atletico Madrid selling off players. Like Romano said, they need to sell off players to afford Lucas Torreira. They need to sell off Hector Herrera. They need to sell off Alvaro Morata. Probably Morata is going to finish his move to Juventus by the end of this week. They're gonna get 49 million pounds. Probably they'll spend some 20 on Lucas Torreira. We hope so that we might actually go for the services of Houssem Aour. So personal terms have been agreed between Torreira and Atletico Madrid. All we can say is a deal between the two clubs is what is remaining, so that we can actually go for our man Houssem Aour. Lastly, Amadou Diawara is linked with us now once again, and a deal is on the cards again. We are considering 30 million euros to go for him. Roma are saying they do not want to sell, but they cannot rule out a deal if someone brought in good money. And what could be good money? What could be more interesting than 30 million euros? I don't think they're in position to refuse or to reject such money as Roma. They are broke. They know that they are church mouse. They have to accept such an offer for such a player, Amadou Diawara. I love his statistics. I'm in love with his statistics. He's not a bowler. He's not he's not in the class of Thomas Partey. I cannot really say we are going to get Diawara, Partey and so on, but still I think if you fail to get Thomas Partey, don't back out. Go for Diawara. It's 27 million pounds, 30 million euros. That is that's okay. That is okay. Develop him into the player you want. He has the physique. He's African. I know he can play in the Premier League. He has a good passing accuracy, better than Thomas Partey's, because I think his passing accuracy is at 88% and Partey's passing accuracy is at 84%. I don't really love going by statistics, but this time, because I'm defending Amadou Diawara, I'll bring out the statistics, because those are the only things he has better than Thomas Partey. But still, 30 million pounds would be 20 million pounds less than the asking price or than the release clause of Thomas Partey. Everybody will be like, okay, let us give it a try. And in my case, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll give Amadou Diawara a try. I would love to see him at Arsenal if Thomas Partey doesn't sign. I've already suggested him as the first option, first alternative to Thomas Partey, and if he comes to Arsenal, I'm gonna be very happy, man. I'm gonna be very happy. I'll be like, I'll be like a kid who has got, who has gotten, complex. I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy to see Diawara. So probably we could see 3 players dominating Arsenal's transfer markets news in the coming 2 weeks. That is Wilfried Zaha, Amadou Diawara, and Houssem Aour. Until then, I think I'll be coming with I'm not going to do player ratings. I have a lady dancing in front of my camera, but I'm not going to do player ratings. I'm going to come with the breaking Arsenal transfer news live show at exactly 3, right? Yeah, at exactly 3 p.m. I'll come back at 7 p.m. and then I'll come back again at 10 p.m. How is that? Have a blessed day. I love you so much. Oh, if you want to buy anything, don't spread COVID. Stay at your home. Get your credit card. Get mobile money. Buy with Jumia. You're going to get a discount at everything you buy using that link in the description. Links are in the description. Jumia. They have anything. Food, Coca-Cola products, Pepsi products. They have Samsung products. I don't know whether they have iPhone, but you can check out their stores. They have official stores for for almost everything. Official stores for Coca-Cola, official stores for Pepsi, official stores for butter. So you can from footwear to clothes to food to beverages to anything you want. To anything. I'm just trying to buy shoes. Air. There is an Air shoe I want, so I want to buy it with Jumia. I'm also planning on getting headsets with a mic, so I think my order will be arriving in the next 4 weeks. Yeah, so I'm planning to place my order in the next 4 weeks. It must be coming. They are very fast, reliable. They're going to give you discounts and they'll give you guarantees for your products. So please try them. I'm out of this place. Till next time. Bye bye.